So, Axiom X Pro Series. This is going to be the full review, and this is how we're going to get it going. Alright, so continuing on with the spirit of we're going to be outside doing our filming today, I wanted to show you guys the Axiom X Pro Series. I've been shooting with it for about a week and a half. You've seen some of the shorts that I've done. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about what I like about it. And I can honestly say, I haven't found anything bad about it yet. I just enjoy this dude. Alright, this Slingshot is the Axiom X Pro Series. Comes from Slingshot, a company over in North Carolina, and they send you this awesome little carry case to put it in. And the unique thing about this versus other Slingshots, like let's say some of the natties I've made, the handmades, or some of the polymer ones that you can buy on the market right now, this one is fully adjustable. As you can see, I've got it adjusted right now. This is to kind of fit my hand and how it fits me. So I'm going to pop open the case real quick and kind of break a couple of these loose. I'm not going to break apart the ones on this side because I've got them all set for my hand already, but this other side right here are maxed out. Okay, I've broken these apart. And depending on how you like to shoot, your width, how you grip a slingshot, you can adjust these in or out from 80 to 100 millimeters. So you can get that wide fork width that you're wanting, or if you're going to shoot more like a pickle fork or something like that, where you like your forks narrower, drop them in. Makes a narrow gap, 80 millimeters. This is how I keep mine. And then, of course, your thumb rest, where your thumb is going to be seated. You can adjust that pretty much anywhere in this range to fit your hand, or if you're going to grip it, like depending on how you want to grip it, you can adjust these to make it comfortable. This is a really unique design. I have yet to see anything like this. And let me push this back out. You can kind of see it. Just drop it in. 3mm Allen wrench. It's that simple. Tighten, tighten. It's done. Nothing moves around. Like I said, I've put about 500 rounds through this already of the standard clay shot. I've been shooting outside. Obviously, I don't want steel rounds laying all over my yard, so I'm using the standard 3/8 clay shot. I put about 500 rounds through this using the Slingshot band. I think I got an ant on my foot. I'm wearing flip-flops. So, using the Slingshot band that they provided. Okay, granted, the bands, not quite my favorite. I've got some latex bands that seem to do a little better. Also, the pocket width, like right here, is a little bit narrower. This one's a pretty decent sized pocket. I mean, I may modify these pockets a little bit, like take my hole punch and notch it here and here, make it bend a little easier to do that. But it works great. But the band lengths, when they send them to you, they're maximum length. And the first time when I installed them, super simple to install. Literally, it's loosen that up. The clamp comes apart. You slide your band in, lock it down. It's stupid simple. I mean, I've seen a couple of people say that this is not a slingshot for beginners. I'm gonna go against the grain on that and say this would be a good slingshot for beginners because the simplicity of it. Most people that are getting started in slingshots and catapults, know nothing about how to tie your band to a fork, and this just simplifies it. You drop your band in, you do your 3mm Allen wrench, you're done. It's there. Now, like I said though, the bands, when I got this, were maximum length. I dropped about 1.5 inches off the length to shorten them up a little bit. And let me tell you, after doing that, they feel really good. They got a good punch on them, as you can see from when they're hitting the can. It punches the shit out of it. I could probably shorten them up maybe another 1/2 inch and still get a really, really solid shot out of this. That's something I'm going to experiment with later on. I actually bought some of Slingshot's band material specifically to play with it and see how I like them. Unfortunately, they're out of pockets at the time, so I'll be making my own pockets, which I have a ton of leather to do it. You guys have seen me do leather work. I've got a ton of leather to make my own pockets and make them the way I want it to sit. So, back to the Slingshot. 6160 aluminum, CNC machined. Super, super, super lightweight. I mean, it's lighter than my wood natty. Okay. Adjustments here, 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 and then your band clamps right there. Like I said, you can pretty much adjust this to fit just about any hand. Right hand, left hand, doesn't matter. And the only downside I see to this unit is that it's only OTF. Some of you guys I know like to shoot TTF through the forks. This one is only OTF. I would be really interested to see if in the future Slingshot could just make that, just that section right there, as something that we can order on the side, like $10 or something like that. Just this piece, but where everything has been kicked to where you could do TTF. I actually work in the machining and engineering field. Bet it's something I could come up with too. So, Slingshot, you better get on it, or I'm going to end up doing it myself. Like I said, fits great in the hand, palm swell. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I mean, you can see right there, thumb beautifully placed. Works great. Works wonderful. I've got it fully. This side of the frame is adjusted to fit me beautifully. I have big hands, so it works great. I've got no complaints about it. Now, let's go back to the case. What all they send you in it. You've got your case. They send you 2 sets of bands. Nice little gift is they send you this little, it looks like a polycarbonate type clear glass or like a plexiglass little key fob that says Pro Axiom Pro Slingshot. And that's, to me, that's really cool that they send this kind of stuff out, because these little knickknacks and trinkets like that, they're conversation starters. Somebody might actually come up to you one day and be like, hey, I really like your Slingshot, and I noticed you got this thing that says Slingshot on your key ring or something like that. I mean, it's great conversation starters. They also send you a whole packet of information. They send you lanyard material so you can actually tie a lanyard, and some more fiber optic material on top of some great stickers. We all like stickers. Some of you guys like to put them on your toolboxes and stuff like that. So this is what we got today. This, like I said, is the Axiom X Pro series. This is similar to the Axiom Ocularis, how the design of it is, but you don't have the hole that you would actually have to put your bands in with the plug. This one is, like I said, strictly OTT over the top. And great little unit. I think the guys over at Axiom or over at Slingshot did a wonderful, wonderful job getting this machined. Like I said, coming from a machinist and engineering background, it's very well done. Very well done, guys. So if you had to give a rating, I would go, if I had to go 10 stars, if I had to go between 1 and 10, give it a rating. I'm going to give it a 9. Simply because you can't go through the forks if you want to. Unless somebody gets on the ball and designs this little bracket with these mounts mounted sideways. And then, dude, this thing is going to be insane if you can do that for some of these shooters that strictly shoot through the forks. So with that, guys, let's do a couple more shots. And then we're going to go ahead and call it quits. If you like what you've seen today, go ahead and hit the subscribe, please. We have actually broke the 300 mark, and it's because of you guys. You guys come to this channel, you interact with me through the comments and the chats, and I really do appreciate it. And like I said, we broke the 300 subscriber milestone. I believe as of this morning, we're already up to 308 subscribers. Our next milestone we want to hit is 500 subs, and I'm going to give away a product. So I want to do that. And guys, like I said, subscribe, like, share. That's how we get the channel to grow. And thank you guys. So let's do a couple more shots, and then we'll call it quits. One more. Can he do? Bam! We got it. That's it, guys. Subscribe. Follow. That's it. That's it. We're done. Go home. You haven't hit the subscribe yet. Camera's falling. You haven't hit the subscribe yet? Do that. And then go find something to do. Get your slingshots out. Do something. Bye.